How's it going? Today we're going to be tying a Silver Doctor variant. The hook I have in the vise is a Vineyard Osprey Scandinavian Salmon Double, size 10, and it's a silver. And the thread I'm going to be using at the start is uni thread in white, 80. We'll just get this light moved a wee bit. There we go. So we catch on just behind the eye, lay a nice layer of thread, nice touch and turns all the way down the shank. And you want to be stopping this sort of just between the point and the barb. A wee bit more. Trim off our waist. Now for our tag, we're going to be using some silver oval, small. Threw away the spool, this is the last wee bit I have. We'll catch it in on the near side. A few wraps just to hold it in place. And then you're looking for 4 or 5 turns, still moving down the shank towards the bend of the hooks. Now if you take it down to where the 2 hooks start to splay, you can bring it over the first hook, in between the 2 hooks, and catch it in on the underside. Just trim that off. A few turns just to secure everything in. Now we're going to have another butt in this fly as well. It's Breif number, if I can get this held right, Breif number 4. So we'll just catch that in, turn the thread over and then pull it down to shorten the tag. A few turns to get it to hold in place, and then nice tight wraps, making sure there's none of the white under thread showing through. I prefer to do it whenever the thread's in the floss is in the bobbin holder, but you don't need to. You can cut a strand off it and just tie it in by hand if you want. With bigger flies you maybe need to double the floss over. So once you've got about 2 or 3 mil of a butt tied on, a couple of turns of thread and trim off your floss. For the tail of the fly, I'm going to be using some golden pheasant crest. So just pluck off the feather with a nice curve. Pull off any fluff here that's not really needed. There we go. Take the feather and lay it across the top of the hook. 3 or 4 turns. Pull it down into the length you want. That's not too bad there. There we go. And then tighten up with a few more turns. Trim off the waist. For the rib, in this fly I'm going to be using silver oval again. So we'll catch some of that in along the back of the hook, and we'll just bring it down again. Nice tight touch and turns, trying to keep the body as even and smooth as possible. So for our body, have some silver holographic wide. The length here I've already cut off. So take the edge and bevel the end of it. Catch it in. And bring my thread back up. Again, nice touch and turns if you can, trying to keep your body as smooth and as uniform as possible. That'll help when you bring your body up, your silver tinsel, because it's quite slippy, and if there's any lumps and bumps it slides about a bit. So we bring our body up, overlap and turns, just to about 4 mil away from the eye. Catch it in, and then with our scissors just nick an end of it and peel the rest off. And now we bring a rib up. Nice even open turns. You're aiming for 4 or 5. If you've an extra one, it wouldn't really matter too much. Again, a few turns, secure it in place, trim it off, and then tighten it down. So for our photo haggle, we're going to be using some blue hen. You just want to find a feather with a fibre length that's going nearly to the points of the hooks. Let's see what this one's like. We'll try it for size first. Aye, should do. So we offer up our tip, tie it in, and you can either fold the tip back and break it off, or just snip it off. I prefer cutting it. Just gives you less turns of thread, especially for the small flies. It can help keep the bulk down a bit. So in our haggle pliers, we take our feather and 1.5 turns. They're only wee feathers, so you're not going to get too many turns, but 1.5 turns, 2 turns should be plenty. Trim off our stalk. So with our thumb and our forefinger, just fold everything back. A few turns. Just try and persuade the haggles to lie down a bit. There we go. Now we're going to have an underwing in this fly. And for the underwing, I'll be using it's golden pheasant topping, dyed hot orange. So just pull off a feather, and any of the bits that aren't just as well marked, peel them off, just leaving the good stuff. So just separate probably about 7 mil wide and break it off. And keep your tips nice and straight, and then hold them over the back of the hook, roughly whatever length you want them. I like them sort of going, touching where the tag is. Pinch them with your other hand. A few turns of thread. See how it's sitting. It's not too bad there. Happy enough for that. Trim off our excess. So at this point I'm going to whip off with my white thread, because I want to finish this fly with a bright thread for the head. So 4 or 5 turn whip finish. Cut that thread off, and then for the head I'm going to be using some of this. This is new stuff I've been using. It's SSS thread from Michael Froden. And we'll whip on there. Trim off our thread. And for the overwing we're going to be using some bronze mallard. So I have a feather here that I've picked out. It's a nice size, it's got some nice bronze tips in it. And what you do is, or what I do, it's maybe not the way everybody does it. I don't really think there's a right way or a wrong way for this. I peel off about 4 times what I want the depth of my wing to be. So that's maybe a wee bit much there. So we'll let another couple of fibres out and tear it off. And I take the first side. Don't know how good this is going to look on the camera, but I fold the first quarter in, and then on the bottom side the wing's just starting to break there, so we'll give it a few, just give it a bit of a stroke and the fibres come back into place, and then fold the bottom side, the bottom quarter in, which gives you a wing like that, and then that's the underside of it there, where it's had about a quarter folded in each side. There, we'll just pull that out, and then make sure your tips are reasonably well lined up. And I like to take the feather, hold it over the back of the hook, pinch it down, a couple of reasonably loose turns just to see how my wing's lying. That's not too bad there. Sort of, these flies can be a wee bit awkward, especially you can end up getting it the side that you're looking at you're happy enough with, but when you finish the fly and look at the other side you're not happy with the back of the fly, whereas I suppose today I've got the benefit of the camera there. I can see, I can check the back of my fly on the screen. So if you're happy enough with your wing, just trim it off. A pair of very sharp scissors will benefit you there. If your scissors aren't sharp, you just end up pushing the wing about. You can, the shape of it will just, it'll fall apart. And then with my thread, just build the head up. And whip finish. Coat of varnish on and there we have a wee variant of the Silver Doctor. There's been a couple of boys who have been asking me about bronze mallard wings and stuff, so I hope that's helpful for you boys. Thanks for watching, and I hope you are all still subscribing away.